Welcome back to Let's Play Avernum, Escape from the Pit. Last time, we technically beat the game by some consideration. Yeah, I don't understand. The store page for Avernum describes up to 3 game-winning quests. So I guess technically defeating Grahoth is considered an ending. And, other stuff is post-game if you decide to do that first. I don't like that. I don't understand that. We're going to stick with all 3 is the end of the game. So, if we check our quest log, still have to find the exit. Oh, that's Fentria's thing. We killed her. So, let's go to Escape the Underworld. Exit is located in the tunnels west of Fort Remote. To learn more, travel to the Tower of Erica, the Archmage, and speak with her. And that's the whole thing with Sulphurus, I believe. But let's just refresh ourselves and go speak with Erica about this. I'll reserve my thoughts on the game for after getting the third ending, but, I mean, my thoughts are clearly positive. Oh god, are these still going to be in here? Yes, but let's clear it out just for the sake of being able to map the place. The fog of war here bugs me, okay? Why are you all so hurt? I'm aware there's not going to be any, like, treasure or anything. Because, like, this is a testing grounds. To breeding men. Or sound just completely... Wow, really? Just reactivate the trigger, I guess. I just wanted to... Going to fight the columns. There we go. Hit the button. It's all mapped. It was bothering me. What the? Lizard? The lizard says hiss. Hell yeah, little guy. You wish to find a route to the surface world. Can you help me? Yes, I can. I've heard that you belong in the Scimitar now. It's a Sarah project, but I'm happy to aid you. I know the exit is located in the caverns north of the lair of Sulphurus, far south of here, and I know about the password you'll need there. Let's leave an escape route. There's a 4-syllable password. We already have it. Right. Now, we've gained. Koth is the final one, the Emperor assassination. I was wrong. Now, to get to Sulphurus, fastest way is going to be going to Darmon. And on up to Sulphurus. We found the Onyx Scepter and the Silver Circlet for Sulphurus, so we are allowed passage. We have the 4-part password. We've defeated the encounter on that bridge. Can I throw up my... I'm just going to throw up the Mind Ward. With curses. Here we are. There's a skeleton here. It's still wearing the ruined armor of an Empire soldier. The body has only been here for a year or two. You have to wonder, how did a soldier from the surface get here so recently? Final Gauntlet. The secret secluded tunnel grows very narrow here. The ground and walls are still natural, but there are faint cracks in the mold on the floor. It's been some time since any humans were here, but there was recently a time this tunnel saw a lot of traffic. As you cautiously edge forward, a creature lumbers out of the shadows to the west. It looks like a giant, but its skin is waxy and unnatural. Its eyes carry no emotions, not even the piggish anger giants feel most of the time. Maybe it's an undead giant, or maybe it's a magical construct. Either way, it's hostile. Altered giant. Altered beast? I mean, kind of. Wise Womilk Wave. Yeah. As you slowly walk through the chamber, watching for traps, you think you see motion around the chair to the west. As you look to see what it was, a translucent wall appears in front of you, bisecting the chamber. You hear a voice coming from the empty seat. Approach the chamber. Approach the barrier, it says. Approach the barrier. As you approach the barrier, the voice intones, speak the passphrase. You say the 4 syllables carefully, remembering as you do the intense effort required to obtain them. Kroba Senkai. The barrier disappears, clearing the path. As you step forward, the voice calls out again. Perform the ritual of safety so the defenses may be neutralized. What? Oh, I see. Why is there so many rituals that we just never get taught? You don't know the ritual of safety. The voice says, fine then. If you are indeed allowed to pass, you will have to struggle. And the voice and the strange presence disappears. Or alone. I mean, it is a final gauntlet after all. Can't imagine we're supposed to... Oh, okay. Some Guardian Hellhounds. No, I need to change your weapons out. Let's go ahead and throw you back on Venomous Blade and Flaming Sword. Actually, I don't know if Hellhounds count as demons for the sake of the effect. Presumably not. Energy Elixir and Healing Elixir. A winch. The narrow bridge of stone arcs across the chasm to the north. Looks very fragile, as if it might crumble if any weight is put on it. Can't use that in dungeons. The bridge is very delicate, but somehow it manages to support your weight. You'll be able to cross. It's going to be a way back. Hear the sound of crumbling stone behind you. Oh. I thought that was going to be like another encounter like the Guardian Hellhounds. Altered Giant. Oh, she's a ridiculous dodge tank because of her dexterity. I just didn't think of that last time when I was like, wow, why do they only have a 5% chance to hit Cordelia? Cripes, that's a lot of altered giants. Let's do that. Quick heal and fight the ones on the next tier. This one's going to take a different strategy. Both ranged damage dealers are going to focus on the ones up there. A bold strategy, I know. Took me embarrassingly long to realize that was John Bateman. Or Jason Bateman. In that clip, I've never seen whatever movie it was. I think it was Dodgeball. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Oh! Okay, the Ultra Giants themselves are, like, solid beatdown enemies. Oh, God. This is just a way to get their drops. I think it is. Oh, boy. Energy up. And energy up. Okay. Energy restock. Fair enough. Oh, because of all the barriers. Divine Shade, Ultra Giants. Yeah, throw a heal onto Q. Do that to keep hitting that Ultra Giant for free. It's not free, it costs energy. Shh. I love that most of the damage done there was from ripostes. I appreciate that the Altered Giants actually pose a bit more of a threat compared to the Demon Reavers. Turn the wheel. You try to turn the wheel, only to find it's held in place by an incredibly complicated locking mechanism. You try to remove it, only to find that it defeats even your considerable skill. Eventually, you lose your temper and give up. Oh, that's a way back there, I think. Emergency exit. Emergency exit to here. Wait, what about the bridge repairs itself? Okay. So clearly I missed, like, a button. Why did it not do anything before? Okay. It's an enlightenment. Drink the water. It's very refreshing after a long, hard slog through yet another dungeon. Then, as you walk away, you feel strange. Your thoughts are clearer, your vision is sharper. The fatigue of the long journey fades away. Turn the wheel. Happily, the clarifying effects of the nearby pool are still present. You easily unfasten the lock and turn the wheel. And for good measure, turn the wheel, press the button. Oh, it's an energy font. There's a huge cavern to the north. It's filled with stalagmites and statues. Some of the statues are slowly moving. However, before you can get a good look at the layout, a heavy mist rises up all around. You can't see again. Grow up. I see that, Golem. I see that, the Lord of Rain Golem. Oh god. That better be the stalagmites being no longer in the way of the... Oh no. It's more complex than that. Why is the dark area complex? what I wanted you to do. I have nothing to say that I haven't already said about bad dark areas. Doesn't light up in the kitchen even. Okay, that's another winch turned. Can I leave now? I went the right way to get the next encounter. Oh, there's just a lich. My brain is barely even processing this encounter. Because, like, okay, I don't know what just did that. It would be nice if there were, like, visuals to this video game that gave me an idea of what I was dealing with. This has taken, like, a cool, like, oh, right, one of the final dungeons of the game moment and turned it into... That's not even the way forward? Oh, this opened. I'm gonna have to go back and forth back to the kitchen, aren't I? Please be wrong. Why was I right? Why? Oh. It's repeating the only segment of the game that I thought was actually bad again. Like, there's nothing clever about it. It's just... I would respect a straight-up wave battle a lot more. It's literally fumbled through the dark through the same room 5 times. Uh... My brain is just glazed over. You don't want someone to feel like they're autopiloting through one of the final battles of your, like, 60-hour game. But that's exactly what I feel like. Dealing with another goddamn dark room. I wanted to... Oh my god. Like, genuinely, what is tactical about this? I'm gonna repeat myself here. It's not hard, it's annoying. Ugh. What? The lightning killed her. Why can that happen? Ugh. Like, the Gra Hoth fight was at least, like, a big boss fight after a pretty quick... What? It's not here. Like, the other one was, like, cool because it's like, oh, you can actually get through it a little easier if you pay attention to the fact that, hey, certain NPCs here aren't hostile. And turn the wheel. Wait, why can I turn it again? It changes something, supposedly. Came in here, turned this wheel. If only I could actually see the room to be able to discern what changed. What? Northeast corner, southeast corner, northwest corner. Fucking. Okay, northeast, northwest. There's another one near just the main entrance, I guess. I mean, I guess Gauntlet is right, but not in, like, a cool sense. There. That should be it. Wait, no, it's not. I don't think it is. Death Touch Horror. I don't want to learn what you do. I don't want to learn that that's a literal name. Face the final defender of the Gauntlet, an undead construct created by the most elevated and cunning of the Empire's wizards. Even in the mist, its glowing form is easily visible. As it gets close to you, you feel a chill that sinks into your bones. As it approaches, it raises a bony claw. It looks for a target to point at so that it can still its heart forever. Oh, it does the death curse. Oh, no. Actually, no, there was an exception to the tradition. Avedon 1, I did not have to turn down the difficulty for the final battle. Undead Horror points at its target. Nasty Claw tightens around its victim's heart. Soon its existence will end. 17 turns on that death curse. I love not being able to target the thing I want to target because the room is inexplicably, like, dark. Christ, that is... I hate this. I really just cannot overstate how bad this is. How did this survive 2 version upgrades of the game? Yes, I'm pre-buffing. No, I feel no shame. Let's jump right. The undead horror crumbles and dies. The cold sensation leaves you. At last you are free to leave this horrible place. Am I? Hard to tell with how dark it is. Ghostly Blade. So let's compare this to Flaming Sword. Worse melee damage, but a chance to inflict slow is cool. But I just like the Flaming Sword more, I think. Yeah. The Dark Leaf, yeah. The mist clears and you can see again. You're in a small building. Looks like an outpost built into the side of a cliff. Everything is dusty. Nobody's been here for quite a while. However, what really gets your attention is what you see through the windows to the north. You walk through the door and look around. You are outside. You are on the surface. You breathe in great gasps of fresh air and stare gleefully at the trees and plants. If you want, escape from Avernum is finally at hand. So now what? You could go back and tell Erica and the Avernites of the exit to the surface, or you could escape. You could finally live on the surface again. It's up to you. Will you stay here and continue the struggle, or do you leave the pit and take your chances on the surface? Stay in the underworld. You spend several hours wandering around in the outdoors. You're as far as you can tell, many miles from the nearest town. You're able to enjoy the outdoors in relative safety. At last, you can see the outdoors again. You try to memorize every detail of it, every sight and smell, to sustain you during your long struggles in the moist, hostile caverns below. Then, reluctantly, you turn back. It is tempting to escape to live in the sun, the fresh air, the relative safety. However, deep down, you know you still can't. Your duty calls to you. You have new friends, new allegiances, and there is much work yet to do. Maybe someday you can return and reach the surface again. Then, with one last look at the surface, you return to fight for your new home. You've completed the second of 3 great quests of Avernum. Congratulations. Medal earned. Freedom from Avernum. Yeah, I should probably let Erica and the Scimitar know. But there is one more great work to be done. That was one of the final bosses, was in a dark... Oh my god, why? Back to Barga first. The Scimitar, no. I found the exit to the surface. Describe it. Yes, we know. Already our agents are going to secure the exit and find out how to exploit it. Every day we come closer to rebellion and to sweet freedom, and all thanks to you. What will you do with your knowledge of the exit? She's thrilled. I'll spread this information to all of Avernum. Soon we can begin to escape and send infiltrators to the surface. You've done a great kindness for all of us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get to work. She can barely restrain her grin as she sits down and begins to write letters. Of course, we have someone else to inform. And one last job to do. I reached the exit to the surface world. Excellent. I'll spread this information around. Soon we will begin to infiltrate the surface. I can hardly wait. She grins. This will be done to slay the Emperor. Pathway well hidden to the northeast of here. I believe we've actually glimpsed what's probably the pathway, if I'm not mistaken. Not the ruined fort. Is it the blocked passage? It's more due north, but... That was a treasure or something. Ah, hang on. This pathway. Because it requires the Orb of Thralny. No? It's just a completely unrelated passage. Find a bunch of coins, some trash, and a halberd. Steal halberd, 80 coins. That's... Here we go. I don't think anyone intentionally built this stone hut in this ridiculously hard-to-reach location. It looks like the cave quakes opened up the fumaroles, blocking the corridor after the hut was built. There are bones on the ground. They look sort of human except for the fangs. Whatever these people were, they must have been trapped in here by the disaster. Search the building. You search the hut. There's a lot of lava bat guano and broken pottery. No treasure, though. Either the residents were poor or someone looted the area before you. You have the luck to notice there are several stone tablets in the guano. You scrape the scum off and realize that the thin sheets are covered with writing. Try to decipher it. Between the script and the wear, it's very hard to read the writing. You can tell one thing, though. It's some sort of magical inscription. Oh, Cloak of Bolts. Well, either way, I guess it would be the block passage. Happy coincidence, I just never happened to go there. No, it's gonna be the Black Spire, duh. So let me go fetch my boat. And next time on Let's Play Avernum Escape from the Pit, there's only one thing left to do. Make our way to Emperor Hawthorne, do him in. See you guys then.